Les has been referred to as the father of modern music, the Wizard of Waukesha, or even the Thomas Edison of music. He never stopped inventing or challenging himself to create better sound and a more efficient recording process. His innovative technology is still used to make music today.
Les Paul is, without doubt, a man after my own heart, an innovator, an incredible inventor. He was always after that sound that had never been heard before.
Les Paul basically invented rock and roll when he electrified the guitar. It gave guitar all this muscle that it never had before.
The things that he did in the recording industry and recording equipment and techniques and inventions, let's say, there are standards of the industry that every single musician that I was ever influenced by used, and I still use.
Music as we know it would literally not be possible without the recording processes Les Paul pioneered. Les Paul invented the solid body electric guitar, multitrack recording, overdubbing, echo, and numerous other recording techniques. He was determined to invent the best hearing aid possible for musicians.
I always like to think of him in terms of being just an old-fashioned tinkerer and inventor and a person who would always say, well, what if we did this?
The Les Paul Foundation was created by Les himself, and it is dedicated to preserving his legacy and celebrating his influence. Les Paul formed his foundation to encourage young people to innovate and pursue their curiosity about music, sound, and engineering. Recent grants from the Les Paul Foundation include funding to multiple music education programs and to museums that tell the Les Paul story. The mission of the Les Paul Foundation is to honor and share the life, spirit, and legacy of Les Paul by supporting music education, engineering, and innovation, as well as medical research.
I worked with the Les Paul Foundation to purchase historic recording equipment. I think we're one of the few colleges that are using a record cutter.
The opportunity to use the analog tape machine is extremely exciting to me.
His foundation is helping us here at St. Rose to really push the envelope.
For the third year straight, the songwriting exhibition is made possible by the Les Paul Foundation.
Little Kids Rock donates free instruments and resources and curriculum to low-income public schools that have either cut their music programs due to budget cuts or need a revitalization of their music program. Once you give music to a child, you can't take it away. It's in their heart, it's in their soul, and it's going to benefit them for the rest of their lives.
We'd like to give special thanks to the Bonnaroo Works Fund and also the Les Paul Foundation for letting us play.
I always like to work hard. I don't care what I'm working on. If I'm fixing a machine, if I'm designing something new, inventing, whatever I'm doing, I work hard.
Les would always take time for children and hope that through his foundation he could inspire many of them to pick up the guitar, invent something extraordinary, or work hard on their education. Les had many dreams, and his foundation was one of them.
Thank you to Les Paul and the foundation for continuing that work, so thank you very much.
Follow us at the Les Paul Foundation on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Go to www.lespaulfoundation.org for more information.